Hey, creative friends! Welcome to Luna Vika Designs. I'm Ava. Thank you for spending your precious time to design hack with me. Today, I'm showing you how to make these irregular boho hoop earrings. They are perfectly imperfect and super easy to create. You do not need fancy tools or experience, just a little creativity. Haha, how great is that? If you love handmade jewelry with a relaxed artsy vibe, you are in the right place. Tools and materials are listed in the description below. All right, let's get started. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more do-it-yourselves. I'm going to use a 14 gauge aluminum wire to demonstrate. And this pair, I used the 16 gauge copper wire. And I cut two pieces of it and about 6.5 inches long for each. And we make both together so it's easier to mirror. Let's hammer a 1/4 inch, about 6 to 7 millimeter first. Just both sides slightly flat and make it like a pedal. We do it together. Okay. And I'm going to file them off the camera and I will be back. And now let's shape this hoop. I'm using my little cream bottle and the inner diameter is about 34 to 35 millimeter. And the size of this inner diameter will determine how big the final piece will be. So you can pick whatever inner diameter you want to. You can do it either bigger or smaller. It's completely up to you. So let's do one first. We place this wire, the pedal, 90 degrees against this bottle. Hold it firmly, and then we start wrapping around this bottle. If a little bit like a, see here, not that 90 degrees straight against this bottle, don't worry about it. We can fix that. So let's cross it like this. And we came in our flat nose plier before we wrap it, and then we want to make it this pedal straight 90 degrees against this bottle. And now I'm going to change the direction so it's easier for me to use a flat nose to straight up this longer wire. And the point you want to make straight, put it here. I'm just guessing about like a 1/4 inch, 6 to 7 millimeter. And then I straighten it up like this. See here? Like this. And then I grab my pedal I just flattened earlier and wrap around this straight wire. It's like a close it like this. So tighten this hook. Make sure when you do all this step and you hold firmly, and we can take it off from the cream bottle and take a look. This is what it looks like. Need to be straightened a little bit like this. This is your front and this is the back. And let's make another one. Since it's a pair of earring, we need to mirror it. This time we place this way, and then we wrap it this way, opposite direction, like this. So you can double check right here. So this piece we finish is wrap it this way, and the other piece we want to wrap it opposite way. So now it's right. So we cross it, make sure, hold it firmly. We cross it like this. Okay. And same, place your flat nose about like a 1/4 inch here and straight up this long tail like this. And then grab this paddle with your flat nose and wrap it around this long wire. And then just close it, tighten it like this. Just roll it. You see my movement? It's like I place my plier here and then rolling it like this to close out. Okay, so let's take it off from the bottle and check. See, this wrap it this way and this one wrap the other way. So they mirror each other. And here, I want to adjust a little bit here like this. Okay. And this side too. This is what we have. Next, I'm going to show you another trick, how to make these hoops perfectly imperfect. You see, even though they just bend randomly, but they mirror each other here and here. So how do we do that? This is the trick. We place these two hoops we just made front to front or back to back. So this is a front, and then front to front, like this. Or you can do back to back, like this, either way. So I'm going to just do front to front. So put front against the front, like this. And hold them together. And I use my flat nose plier. I just randomly make a bend or twist. Random area. And do it together, like this. Make sure each time you still hold it firmly and same. Otherwise, the shape will not be perfectly imperfect. So just shape any way you want. Okay. And I flip over one side. And you see, they become perfectly imperfect, mirror each other. Next trick is we hammer some areas, not all. A lot of tricks in this project. So what I'm going to do is I use my tracing hammer. I pick those like tip areas, tip points, and do some hammering. So this pair, what I did is I hammer all of them. I'm going to show you if I just hammer the tip points and it will have a more artistic look. I like it more actually. Okay, sorry for the noise. And just pick the tips to hammer to be a little bit flat. Like this. And you can do some tips flatter than the rest or something like that. It really is a personal preference. And let's do the other one. Make sure. So I place this one here. So I know which tip point I hammered flat. I place on the side and look. So I did here. I do this one here too. And then I did this one like this. And I also did this one. So all these tip points. And for this style, we actually like those hammer marks. Make it look more artistic. Okay. And next, I'm going to make this one more distressed look. So make more hammer marks like this. I like that way. And my trick is you don't need those fancy hammer to make a texture. Yeah, I just use my tracing hammer. Let me do one first. I use the side like this. You can do it just randomly. You see here? Make those like a little cut. Make sure don't do it too hard, just lightly because this metal is pretty soft. I do it on both sides. So front and back I do it. Randomly. You don't have to make both just the same area or like that. So just like this and flip over the back. Make it more like a distressed look with some texture, artistic texture. And now let's make this bar. And a lot of hammering in this project. We need to hammer this part. Leave about 1/2 inch not to hammer, and the rest you hammer it. And it just make it flat. And I want this flatness, it's like a seed like this, graduated. So from small to bigger flat. It takes a little bit time to do this. And just be patient. Do little by little. See here, little curve. And just keep it hammering up to make it straight again. Flip over and then do the other side. How flat it would be is up to you. And I think we're almost done here. Okay. I'm going to do another one off the camera. And you just try to make it like a relatively same. It doesn't have to be identical because it's handmade. And this style is supposed to be organic. And now let's make a little loop. Get ready for our ear wire. And what I'm going to do, I want this loop going this way, so the bar coming from back like this. So I will flip over And then use my flat nose. I make a 45-degree bend. Hold it firmly and bend a little bit more, like this. Then I place my 6 steps. I'm going to loop a 2mm inner diameter loop. So I place the 2mm step on the top. And I just push this bar wire and roll it back like this. You see here, it's not straight. It's okay. We fix it by twisting. This is good about wire. So very flexible. You can twist it if something goes wrong. So this is what we have. Let's do another one. This is a very easy step, and just the same 45-degree, and place the 6 step right here, 2mm on the top, and like this. Okay, hold it firmly, keep pushing, 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 like this. This is what we get, and then adjust a little bit. Okay. For this style, one good thing about it is we don't need to worry about the 2 marks, because that's a part of the beauty of this pair. Okay, one more step closer to the end. And next, we need to cut off this tail to be shorter. And usually I would just cut like 1/3 off and leave about 2/3. And it's up to you how big this gap you want it to be. But I just like a 1/3 about. I just eyeball it. You can do like a slightly. Let's cut this first, for example. This is not 1/3. This is longer than 1/3, shorter than 1/3. And check it out if you like this look. If you like the look. If you think still this gap too small, let's do a little bit more. Just do little by little, and so it will not make a mistake. I think this gap is good for me. And then I'm going to pull them back to back like this, so I can reference almost similar lengths that I want to keep. So I put my cutter right here, and then cut it off. I think it's good enough. And I'm going to file off the camera, and I will come back to show you the rest. And now let's wrap a bead to make it prettier. I'm using 26 gauge. I cut about 6-7 inches long. And the bead is a 4mm round. And I finished the one off the camera, and I'm doing the other one, matching this one. So you see here, this I wrap it like this way. So I want this one mirror it. I want to wrap this way, counterclockwise. So I place, leave a tail like about 1.5 inch or 2 inch, something like that, and do this way. See, this little detail will make your handmade jewelries stand out. Push through here to the back, and this push through right here. I wrap it 3 times. Hold it firmly and push through. Okay. we need to use this one as reference to see where should we put our beads. Little down here, just approximately, and push it up like this, and then push down. So now still a little loose, but after wrapping the other end, it will be tight enough. And we can use our flat nose to squeeze this a little bit, make it tighter and neat. And one more push. So, okay, and double check the distance if it's similar. A little bit too high, move down a little bit. Okay, and put our beads on. See, this side from here and this side from here, the top. Okay, and wrap it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Make it tight. And I think I need to move down a little bit more. Oops. So gently move down a little bit. So gently. Double check if the same this position, the beads on the bar similar, and we can continue. Okay, looks same to me. Okay, so let's finish up by making some little spiral on the back. So that's kind of a decoration on the back of the earring, because when you wear earrings, sometimes your back will show. And if we can use a little spiral to decorate it, and why not do it, right? Okay, and leave each tail about 1.5 inch. And I think this is about right, a little longer, 1.5 inch. I can cut it a little bit off, like this. Use my round nose. You see my wire here is like this way, so I want to roll this way. And when I roll this way, I can mirror this side. This side of the spiral is this way, clockwise. So I want to mirror it. I'll do counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. And use the tip of the round nose, and then make a little loop, and then I cut off trim off a little bit, so I can make the loop rounder and nicer. And then let's finish this loop. Use a flat nose and do the spiral. Okay, and just keep spiraling until you finish this tail. Okay, almost. And press down like this. See, mirror each other. And let's do this one. You see this one, it's going this way, clockwise. And this one I want to do counterclockwise, like this. Same. Use my round nose, make a little loop, go under this wire, and then can cut off, trim off the tip. Then I finish this loop. So this way can make the loop rounder, nicer. And then I came in my flat nose and then just do the spiral. This is the front. Let's check the back. See little spirals, nicely lay flat on the bar, give a little extra feature. So unique. And every pair you make, it's just look different and unique shape. I really love this design. So beautiful. Let's go through the final step together, shall we? I have two jump rings, 3mm inner diameter, and two ear hooks. It's just regular ear hooks. And if you love this project, hit like, smash subscribe, and thank you for your help. And you can share the video and also make a comment if you have any. I really love to hear from you. So make sure this is the front, and then the hook is like this way, like this. And just close out, nothing special here. So the only trick, you watch many videos and they mentioned, you do a jump ring this way to close. Okay. And this one. Like this. And this is a front. Close out. We made it. That's it. Your perfectly imperfect boho hoops are done. No two ever the same. If you love do-it-yourself jewelry and handmade boho style, hit that like button and subscribe for more creative tutorials. Drop a comment and tell me how yours turned out. Thanks for crafting with me. Until next design hack, stay inspired, stay crafty, and keep those pliers dancing. Bye-bye.